All right, everybody, welcome back to Blueprints. It's a day 8. It feels like so much longer. But let's back it up here and go to our outside room. I feel like it's the best thing to do. I guess if we got the garage, but like, and the garage is a great room because of the 3 keys. That would let us get over here easily. Hold up. Okay, so that, I guess that's what it means by does not reset each day. It literally does not leave that spot, which is sweet. And that makes the plan of going to the antechamber, getting whatever keys needed, and coming here a lot easier if it's guaranteed in the same spot or, on the map at all. Shelter, we could do the vault. I'm fine skipping the tool shed. Probably after we do the shelter thing, we can take other stuff. But we know today is day 8, which means it's been 1 week since the Friday we start on the 7th, which means it's the 14th. Are we good there? I think we're good there. Let me just check a calendar on my computer just to make sure that's how math works. Like today is that, and then you skip. Yeah, it's been exactly 1 week. It's been 7 days, but because of the stuff, it's all off. But anyways, it is November 14th. It is still probably 8. We haven't taken that long. So it has to be at least 10 a.m. We can't make it 9 because it's already 8:05, let's say. And that's less than an hour away. We have to come back here. But we know we're for sure good this time. If I did change it to the 14th, which I think I did. Because it did. Okay, day 8. And the 7th is our starting day, right? Oh, crap. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember if I played one more day after last time. Uh-oh. Anyways, let's just send it. If we have to go back out there, we go back out there. Corridor, it's so early. Just give me the pantry. Give me the money. Give me the fruit. Orange. Have we had an orange yet? +5. I don't think so. Parlor loops back around. Chapel goes that way. We have coins is the unfortunate thing. Let's take a parlor. Take it early. Get some gems here. So that we can open up some gem rooms. Anything on the counter? No. The other 2 boxes are true. That cannot be true. Because that would mean all 3 are true. Which cannot happen. One has to be false. So ignore that. The other 2 boxes are blue. It's false. The other 2 boxes are empty. So you have to be false. You have to be false. Therefore, you are true. And therefore, the gems are in here. Ta-da! Okay, I get nervous every time. I'm so sure, but what if I'm wrong, man? Okay. A dead end here, well, that all sucks. Either way, we have to go left, so, get a closet. I don't take it early, because it kind of sucks, but, what if we get a silver key? What if we got, a shovel, or a metal detector, or a dice, or, a number of things? It just blows that it's literally right there, so it's going to block this. Okay. Only 4 coins, not that much for a commissary. I like a den, more gems. A nook is a great place to put in the corner here as a turner. So hopefully we do get one. There is a trunk here. Yeah, the observatory, great for this shape room. Let's well, oh, we literally can't use the special key, obviously. I guess I was just clicking to see if it's locked. I guess they're always locked, so whatever. Okay, 1 gem and a chest at the entrance hall. We'll be going back there soon enough, so that's pretty good. I don't think I've ever opened those the first time we got that. Okay. West Wing Hall is not bad. A dead end. Does it make sense? We still have the den. We have a reroll dice. I say send it. We can pull out a key here. We can go open that trunk, and we're gonna have to backtrack anyways. So I kind of dig that. Okay, I only clicked once, but I think I clicked twice. A lockpick kit? Okay. That should help. I don't know what the chance is yet, because we've never had the ability to use it, but let's find out. Okay, that has to be a reroll, although there is a mailroom, but that would just kill us. A spare room here is pretty good. A passageway here is useless. It's as good as the spare room, so let's just send that. And then let me... Are these locked? I thought they might be open. I want to check the time. Oh, we can check the time in here, of course. Okay, it is not yet even 9. So we got time for the shelter. Anything on the floor? Nothing? Okay. Mailroom still kills us. It has to be a corridor. We can't reroll again. I'd love like a passageway now. That'll be a lot of rooms. Chapel. A nook gets us right next to the foundation. A key. And we don't lose any money. And I'd really like to not lose money like that. But we're going to have to place it eventually. Although, no, the shelter. I forgot about the shelter effect of negating red rooms. Okay, security I think is goated. It stops us from going up here, but we could go around or through the foundation, or there's a lot there. And foundation's great. We don't have a breaker box yet. But we can set... Yeah, key card, offline mode. Well, actually... Yeah. Right. The power has to be off either way. So we can set that to unlocked. Let's set the security level to low. Until we... If we get a breaker box. And then inventory, there's 2 trunks at front. I haven't missed anything else. That's awesome. Anything new over here? Oh, interesting. There's a spot for a magnifying glass there. I can't really see that. Oh, unless written by hand. Okay, so red handwritten notes are true. So, like, this one is a lie. I don't think I've seen a red handwritten note. Except maybe that safe code that's in the conference room. I can't remember if that's typed or written. Let's go, I don't know, maybe straight across here. We got options. I should have just gone down from the security room. Patio doesn't make much sense. I think a chapel here is goated. And again, it's negated, which I forgot about. But we can go down and see what's going on this way. I like an East Wing Hall, and then either this room or the next room we can drop something like a lavatory or the nursery. We can just put the commissary here. I kind of like free gemless for now. We do have to step inside, right, for the steps, so let me do that. Gold key. Okay, that's just a normal key. We've seen the window for the first time in this room. I think we're pretty good on, especially on this row with the letters from the art. So I'm not really looking too closely until we get a little higher. Put something here. Could be really anything. Mailroom. I think you do want the mailroom because we want the package. at some point. I was just kind of ignoring it for a bit because we couldn't put it anywhere. Sleeping mask, 2 gems, 2 keys. Okay, lots of keys are a great thing. First time you enter each bedroom, we can walk back into the guest bedroom. It's totally fine. Sleeping mask. Okay, just checking what we had because I forgot somehow instantly. But this is no problem because we're going to gain 5 and we'll never come back here. Oh, I thought that was a trunk. Speaking of trunks, the entrance room should be goated. Is there a clock in here? Just wanted to check the time, but we're fine. So this is my only way up. It is locked. Lockpick kit. It seems to have worked. I hit E. Okay. A green room, we do have a lot of gems. I obviously can't take the servants' quarters. It's the only answer, but I think I would have taken it no matter what. Because we need to check out the green room some more. I'm kind of thinking about going back to the entrance, but I don't think we can yet. Because there's the security room, there's this room, there's the trunks, there's the shelter. But maybe there's another way to get outside. Let's see. Bedroom gives us some steps with the sleeping mask, and obviously its benefit. Coat check. Oh, we can look at our inventory down here. Could stash the lockpick kit for some reason. Or we can just cut it off with the greenhouse here. That's a little risky, though, because we'd have to get the right shape next. But it could be a green room, but they all cost gems. But we might get the terrace. But I think the terrace has to be on an edge. Let's go bedroom. There's a whole lot of decision making. This looks the same as it always does. We have only the silver key. I think I'll use the lockpick kit. Oh, it worked again. That's incredible. There's not even a mini game. It just does it. I want to get the dark room, but I don't have a magnifying glass. I think that's really what we need to find the puzzle for the apple orchard. I'm assuming, because that text on that heart on that tree was really small. I think we want to just go hallway. I don't want to mess... Dark room can be placed anywhere that's not, like, the critical path. And then let's check out this one first, because we could put, like, a... like a bunk room there. Or I could put the gymnasium, or actually the kitchen. The kitchen's pretty good here, because then we can go this way. We're kind of blocked from going left. I don't really want the gymnasium, but it's negated. What the hell is that? Foundation. Oh! Okay. Well, glad I did that. Because I'm assuming I would need to have a door space like this one has. Thank you, gymnasium. I left, like, that weight room, whatever the big one is. I guess the dark room is also negated. But the lights would still be off, and that kind of sucks. Who targets us is safe. Another gem. Counts as a sleeping mask. Room. But the dark room's pretty good here. Do the lights actually turn off? Okay. So what it actually does is it negates the lights going out. And we still don't have a magnifying glass. But this is what I'm talking about. That looks like numbers. One of them looks like an H. It's like HG2, I don't even know, but I'd like to see it, or... Oh, hello. Broken lever. Okay, glad I looked there. Is there anything else? Probably not, but... We have a broken lever. Camera battery, nothing. There it is again. Let's see. Let's go this way. Now, a locksmith would let us get... let us potentially buy a special key, which I guess could potentially be the secret garden key to open the antechamber. The library does nothing but let us check out a book. The lavatory is a dead end. They're all dead ends. I can't afford the special key. I'm going lavatory. I'm not even going to go in unless there's something on the counter, because it's a waste of a step. We already hit our 3 limit on the shelter, so that doesn't matter. Lockpick kit. Can't do it. Use a normal key. Okay, dining room, I think we're going to want. It's not the best place for it, but... oh, but I can lockpick so many doors. I gotta try. Right, we just hit lockpick. Okay, no? I'm not gonna open it. Okay, there's one. And then that leads to the other room. Okay, maybe this has, like, the worst chance of working on the planet. Okay, well... either I got really unlucky or that did nothing. We don't have to go this way. Does this count as a step? Okay, just checking. We could still go left with by opening it manually. I'd like to try to get the garage to go back around outside. Can I just try again? Okay, no. Okay, let's just send it. The crazy part is this... oh. That's how this room works. Okay. Things make a lot more sense now with the like drafting room where it shows you the floor plan. I didn't think that was possible, but this room could go around and lead to that door, or this one. That's really tricky. I'm not going to mess with it. Yeah, the drafting room, not the drawing room. Now, boudoir, again, gem, safe. Drawing room is rerolls, which is pretty decent. Library gives us a chance at a rare room, but it doesn't turn the right way. I like boudoir. More steps. We get the gem. We can afford like a green room, which is pretty solid because a green room will have a lot of doors. I could use the silver key at any point to also get a lot of doors, especially if the door's locked. I'm just gonna send it. I never actually got the dining room, huh? Yeah, we're 1 away from rank 8. You're probably gonna have a lot of locked doors. I could re-roll some stuff. We could try to force a garage. It's kind of interesting. The dining room can still show up. Let's try to make a garage happen so I can go back to the shelter. Anything on any cable, counter table? Okay, lockpick. We don't even need to re-roll. We could also go up and get a library. Give me the garage. We probably can't open the door, but it's a lot of keys. Is it on this wall this time? Yeah. Right, I need a breaker. I kind of feel like this is where an item would show up if there was one. Just makes sense. We obviously don't have car keys, but I forgot about the breaker bit. But it's okay, we got a lot of keys. And we can re-roll this room to try to get a breaker. Okay, needs a key, sure. Okay, it opens the garage. I'm taking it. We still have the path through the hallway to go up, which I think is pretty decent. This is all cut off, but that's okay. Dark room on, good. Gymnasium off. It's sheltered anyways. Key card off. Garage on. And let's go to the shelter while we still have time, and the safe should be open unless I'm stupid. Send it. Use maybe a couple of steps, but that's fine. There's still that path. I assume we need the car keys to drive the car, something to open that. Or maybe it never opens. I guess that's also a possibility. That's just like the canonical entrance or something. I don't know, because of the car, the exit. Let's go in here, and then we can loop around to the entrance room. Open the trunks. That's easy access to the security room, which has the key card thing on the computer. Or maybe this one can... Oh, the safe's open. Hang on. Have to hit enter. Have to hit exit. Okay, 1 gem. And this is note 7, which still doesn't make any sense. Let me try. Just looking through it. I don't see any numbers. I don't see anything important. That's not a key. That's just a gem holder, I guess. Okay, so not the greatest of rooms. We can't log in, obviously. I guess this is the only other thing it does, unless we can log in, is measure the radiation from the lab. Okay. So yeah, I think we go up, we go to the entrance, we have 2 trunks. Probably there's at least 1 key in them. Which is pretty good, I think. And then we can hit the security room and make more keycard doors that will automatically be unlocked. Look at the sprinting. Oh, and we have to go to the foundation, so that's perfect. That's actually great. Okay, 2 dice and some coins. Awesome. Hoping for a key, hoping for 2 keys, hoping for... Okay, just a lot of money. We could buy keys with that if we get a locksmith or... We don't have any shops yet, but that's yet. Okay, go to security. Does suck that I burned a couple keys, but we have the lockpick kit, so whatever. Did I have the option of using it on the chests? Oh no, I didn't even see. I hope I didn't. Okay, security. We're going to click on here. We're going to click keycard system, and we're going to make it security level high. And because the power is off, all keycard doors are unlocked. Sweet. And I want to check the inventory one more time. We have 1 key and 1 upgrade disc. Somewhere. Okay. And we have 21 coins. 21 coins is a lot of coins. But, hello. Do I need the basement key to operate you? No. I'm stuck. Okay, okay, there's art in here. Which does this... What does this count as? Also, there's 2 letters here. Maybe those are the safe letters? That's interesting. Not mail? Upgrade disc. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. That seems sick. I guess that's what the security room was referring to, because this was open now? Okay, there's a door there. Hang on, there's a fir or a pine or whatever. There's fir fire. Okay. I assume this is the art for the foundation slot. Because if we can never draft a room here ever again, we need to know what the letter is. And yeah. I gotta fix the sheet. Right now it says C question mark, but I think it's definitely an E. I think I messed something up. We can call the elevator. We can use a key. Okay, thankfully I have... Oh, we need the basement key, obviously. I guess if you come from that way, I guess we have the ability to come from that way. And hopefully that door, if this is technically the foundation room, it never resets. So we just need the basement key once. Maybe we only need to come down here once. I don't know. But okay, new goal, get the basement key. which was kind of always the goal, I guess. And hopefully, again, does not reset every day means this will always be in that spot. Okay. I'm just checking which way do we go? We can go through the bedroom and get our 2 steps, and yeah, we want to go to the hallway. So we get 2 steps here just for free. It's just a free room, and then yeah, this is a lie too. The pool. They've said something about the pump room, right? It was one of the library books. Whenever you enter the ballroom, set your gems to 2. We'd only have 2. The library's pretty decent, but the library doesn't push me up. But a rare room could be like, well, it can't be the secret garden, because I guess you need the key, but I don't know, it could be something good. Now, the pool... What did they say about the pump room? The pump room lets us control water in various rooms, which I would think is the fountain outside, the pool room itself, and like the boiler or whatever. It could be the library. You can check out a new book. Hopefully there's a key in here. It just feels right that there would be. We do have the letter for here. It's an L because Fan Flan. And we've gotten this. I guess we should get the pump system manual. Because this is... I don't... This is probably the observatory book. I assume it is, but we can try it one day. And I don't even recognize what the rest of these are talking about. Yeah. Okay, that tells you the thing. I'm going to come up here just to check if there's an item. Anywhere on the shelf or on the ground or next to the books. No item. Okay, we're hoping for a good rare room. We can reroll twice. And we have 4 gems. I think the max is 3. Unless there's a crazy room that I haven't seen. Lockpick worked. Okay. Freeze your accounts. That could be sick, because we have a lot of money. We have a lot of money we could launder, but we need the aquarium. Or something else. This will give me 5 steps. Because of the sleeping mask. And it lets us go up. That's really about it. I don't know what else I would want here. The dining room would be something. But a dining room up here also works. Okay, send it. We haven't been here. Right, the pump room can also control this if we get one still. And I don't think... No, we don't have this one. What is that saying? Plain stain, right? Or glass... Yeah, that one I don't know. We've had that before, but I don't know what it is. Okay. This is the only door. Okay, no lockpick. Last key. Kitchen gets us food. Billiard could get us more keys. I think that's pretty needed. I obviously can't take this. One of these? Or a reroll? Need keys. What gets us keys? The billiard room. I have to reroll. I have to try for something that's like guaranteed keys. Okay, the dining room at least has 2 doors. The workshop, we can combine stuff. The commissary has items for sale, which could also be keys. I think you have to go this. This gets its steps, but again, it could be locked. I think we have to get something with keys. Just to be absolutely certain we can continue. Okay, that's the T again. It's just telling you what it is. There's no keys for sale. But we have the magnifying glass. Huge. Huge. And we can get 4 gems, which might be huge. Okay, that's sick. So, what does that get us? Magnifying glass at The dark room, was there something else? There was a text in the security room that I think is, unless the notes are handwritten. I don't know what the rest of you does. I would love a workshop to try to combine some of these, I guess. I don't think they do, really. I don't know what it would. But we have to go to the dark room. I didn't get any keys, but the shovel also lets us dig in the foundation and maybe the courtyard. This is open. Thank you. We die with the locksmith. We also spent all our money. This lets us access all the antechamber paths, which I think is necessary, and I have a lot of gems. Hopefully there's a keycard door in here. No. Lockpick doesn't work. No keys. Okay, this one's free. Dining room is guaranteed food. And access to the antechamber if we can open the door. From the east, which I don't know how to do. But food, I think, is necessary so we can backtrack. And it's obviously here because we're on rank 9. No boiler. I could save it. What if the room on the right is the boiler? I guess we should save it for a second. Is there art here? Grain and fire, or feather, or match, or... Could be fiber and fire, which would make this a B, obviously. I'm, like, not the most confident in that. I want to put a question mark there. Fiber. I mean, it makes sense. I don't know. I feel like B's off. I just, vibes. Okay. This door is locked. No lock. No lockpick. And then this is closed for an antechamber lever that I don't know how to open that one. Okay. So we have no keys. But we can dig dirt, and maybe dirt has keys or coins or something. We can't really spend any coins. Oh, hello. Key would be huge. Okay, turnip. Is it always food? I've only gotten turnips. That would kind of suck if it was always food. Look for dirt. It can be anywhere. We want to go to the dark room, for sure, to look at the magnifying glass. Where's the picture? There's kind of multiple. Thank you. 11:28. That's it. That's got to be it. I don't see any other way that it's not. While we're here, we should look at everything else just in case. But 11:28 is almost certainly the thing. Oh, hello. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. But this itself is a red memo. That's typed, which means it's false. Look. I've never seen a green memo, by the way, so I don't know. Is there anything to look at here? I don't really think so. We can look at, it says Cinca, but is there any other clue there? This one's pretty sus. I don't think there's going to be anything unless we can see, like, the tiniest hint first. Like, what's on the art at the back of this thing? Nothing. Okay, there's multiple different versions of that picture. Hang on. Does this have, like, a password or a... I think this is just a picture just to be a picture. Okay, but we have the apple orchard thing, which is something we can do now to, I don't know, try to get a key. We also need to go through the foundation, through the courtyard, so let's go this way. Right, we can hit the bedroom, we get our free steps that, you know, it negates itself. Dirt. Nothing of interest. Awesome. Pebbles, not even worth picking up. Okay. No other dirt here. And then we get the foundation, which does have dirt. I'll kind of blow if I can't get into the antechamber, but we know things now, especially like the apple orchard. Okay, no keys. We had a lot of keys. I blew one on the Great Hall, which kind of sucks. That's the one I got already. I think you just have to run outside from here. Oh, I've never opened this door. Hold up. Locksmith? It would kind of suck if I got it there. Oh. We can re-roll, but I think you have to take the drafting studio because it's a permanent upgrade, right? Well, it's not a permanent upgrade. It's a permanent room, which is essential, I guess. You could re-roll and get something with a key. Maybe there's a key in here. Actually, hang on. There's tiny safe in here. Is tiny safe magnifying glass? Okay. I don't know the answer to that, do I? And this is the Great Hall plan, which would have been nice earlier. Was it in here? Did we find a clue to that? Is it just day 1 that's the clue because of this calendar? Can I magnify here? This is a different apple orchard. Okay. Try 1107. Okay. 1106 is day 0. Okay, I don't think we have anything on this, but is there anything? Okay, let me do this first. I'm freaking out. Kennel. Times you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. No! I don't think we could have used that. I don't think there was dig spots where I needed to be. Also, we would have to place the room. Games of chance. Crazy. Tomorrow you will start with 1 key for each clock room you draft today. I don't know. Have we seen anything with this symbol? Like the shelter, maybe? Hang on. Let me drop out. No. I don't think I've ever seen that symbol. I don't think it itself is one of those. The kennel, I mean, it's good if we have a shovel, or if we have some chance of making more dirt. The shovel seems kind of bad. I've only gotten food, but food is pretty good. Did I ever eat the food in the dining room? I don't think so. Games of chance could be something. Send it. It costs 2 gems to make that, though. Obviously not now. The clock tower seems like there might be a lore implication there. I kind of like this, because it could have some clues. Hang on, there's a model of this room, right? It doesn't have the code to the safe. Obviously, that's today. Yeah, I don't think we know that one, but it's good to know that it's there. Obviously, this door doesn't exist, so we're done here. And we just want to go. We want to go outside to the apples. Yeah. Look for dirt if you see any dirt. Well, look for dirt so you can dig up the dirt is what I should say. Where am I going from here? Entrance, and then the pantry's right there. We picked up all those coins. That's just a broken lock on the floor. Okay. But from here, let's go to the apples. Hopefully there's a key in there, but I don't have the steps. I should have eaten at the dining room. Maybe we would have the steps. Technically the garage, I don't know. There might be something there. Let's just send it. At 11:28 is what we got. Which, if it's not that, I'm going to freak out. I went the wrong way. No, I'm going the wrong way again. Okay. It makes a sound, even. I guess you could just random that, but that would be insane. I'm stuck. We get a cutscene? Oh. Apple Orchard permanently 20 extra steps. That's huge. Kind of sucks I don't get them now, but that's huge. I guess the, you know, you spawn at the tent, you can eat the apples. What is this? What the hell is that? Where the hell am I? We're lighting a fire. It's very high. Is this... Is this by where we spawn? Like, those steps? Or I don't know what that is. There's another thing there. There's a sundial, which... might act as another clock? I don't know. There's a hose. Gardener's Logbook. April 10th, 1992. I think that's last year. We're in 1993. Go wait for a second. Apple Orchard, blah, blah, blah. Lady Epson's death and ensuing closure of the West Wing. Interesting. Oh. Hang on. Maybe this means there's less green rooms on the west? There are 8 green rooms within the house. Only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wing. Okay. Green rooms are only there. Wait, what? Oh, except for, like, the courtyard. Because you say there's 8. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 can spawn on the inside. One's the courtyard, and there's something else. Are these rooms that can have dirt? Hang on. Various plots of soil underneath. The amount of fruit spread between gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Interesting. I don't think this is relevant now, but if we find the greenhouse, maybe? I kind of feel like it's the quality of the dirt in each room, but the foundation has dirt, and it's somewhere like right there. Smudge pots. Gas lighting, electrical power. Found among the apple trees. Okay, the valve. Prevent frost. Gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the state's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. Maybe I just turned it off here, and that's why it turned on somewhere else? Statue of Orinda. Okay, Orinda's the angel. Because there's a book about this. That might explain, like, the shrine room in the outside room. Paragon of Gardening. Interesting. Actually, there might be multiple of these. Because the multiple angels that are in the chapel. So maybe that's what the shrine is. It could be random. One of them is gardening. There's more. Okay. I think that looks like a gem holder, but there's no gem. I think we're still cooked. I only have a couple more steps. We can like barely make it back to the entrance. But that was a good day. I mean, we should look for where that fire got lit. And I think it's somewhere... There's that other path we don't really take that goes down that has some of those little... those things. Yeah. It's right there. I saw a blue thing. So it's not... I thought it might be like on top of the house, but no, it's down here. Because it looks over this, and it looks real high. So, okay, we light 4 of these with the gas. And this feel... Can I see the bottom of this from anywhere? I don't think they're going to let me. This feels like exactly like the Ocarina of Time Forest dungeon, where you have to light the 4 flyers and the elevator comes out of the floor or comes down from the ceiling. Now, it's not coming down from up there. But it looks exactly like it. You light the 4 fires from the different corners of the dungeon, I'm pretty sure, the different sides or whatever. And then you can access the boss room. I think. It's been a while. But an elevator comes out of the floor, and that looks to be exactly what's happening here. There's also these down there. That's interesting. But I don't think I'm able to see... Well, I can kind of see the side. It looks like nothing. Anyways. Thanks for watching. I think we're gonna cook it here. We can't open a door. We have a reroll dice that I maybe should have used, but we took a gamble. A couple of them, I think. We got to take the pool room at some point, or to get like the pump room and whatever else. But I'm just gonna call it a day outside, I guess. And there we go. I'll move the Apple Orchard's code to the other thing, Red Manor, huh? I don't know. I got multiple pages of the notes, is what I'm trying to say, but I don't even think we have to unlock it again. Maybe we can try tomorrow, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next one. What a game. Anyways, I'll see you then.